Yo guys, welcome to Alan Wake 2. So this game has been sitting on the back burner for a little bit. Here we go. Has been sitting on the back burner for a little bit. A bunch of games came out. Like the Elden Ring expansion, Dead Rising, all that stuff came out. But we could finally sit down and play through this game. And I thought, what better time to start it than right before the month of October. So, like I said before, for October we're gonna be focusing on survival horror games mostly. I don't know how long Alan Wake 2 is gonna take me. And whether I plan to do the DLCs or not. I know the Lake House is coming out next month. They didn't give us a date, but they said October. Could be as early as October 1st, who knows? Because Night Springs dropped like the day after it was announced. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. I have not finished Control. I kind of got bored, honestly. But I did play the original Alan Wake back on the 360. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna be playing on hard because that's how I usually play my survival horrors. I'm excited to play. This game has had a lot of
Back to the beginning.
has been critically
We
reviewed.
all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
If Alan's such a great writer, why doesn't he just write himself a happy ending? Mr. Wake?
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I actually don't know too much about Alan Wake 2, besides the performance towards like the middle of the game, because of the Video Game Awards. So a lot of this would be completely fresh for me. There's a naked man on my screen. Okay, there we go. Hang on. The game did not like the water physics. I mean, the stream did not like the water physics. Give me a second. Yeah, it's the camera. Man, it's probably because of the background removal effect I have on. That's okay. Guess we'll just do it for this like this for now. Hopefully the game will look pretty then, because I have everything on, well, most of the settings on max. Hello?
Already gone.
I'm a naked, ugly man. Will someone help me? I'm just an unfortunate soul. Hello? Probably just a deer. Whispering in my ears? Probably just a deer. Oh, a deer! I knew it! Oh, hello. Alan Wake jump scare! Alan Wake jump scare! Depressed writer jump scare! I could sprint now. I'm sure they're not telling me to sprint for no particular reason, other than to push on faster, right? Nothing's chasing me. Go, Alan Wake jump scare. Depressed rider jump scare. Hello? Ew, it's raining. That means this man's gonna be gross and wet. Hello? Hey, you're in the light. Shouldn't you be like vulnerable? Oh, ow. Oh no. Jeez. I got an achievement. Duh.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Ah, his dick's out. Alan Wake 2. Damn, that naked guy got cut up and they left him on the table. It's messed up.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people like to murder.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom,
Night Springs,
it's so
no.
good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Hey, do the Max Payne face. Come on, you know, do the Max Payne face.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Return 1. The map display is... Oh, great. Thanks. Achievement. Great.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Alright, a little better. Hey.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? I didn't hear you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Definitely not the sharpest.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Right. The insides are on the outsides.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
Thanks, Thornton. Alright. Off we go.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
The case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Murder method. Exposure to water post-mortem. So they were drowned afterwards? Bruising. Strapped down, heart missing. Experienced bloating. Indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in the water. Percy Wolf, I think that was the last person we saw. Organs missing. Shallow grave. No commonalities. There's tattooing. Targets have no discernible common traits. Killer must be a hunter. Animal butchery technique, okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
It does not pause the game, wow.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
They die, mysteriously. Or tragically. He was 1 week until retirement. Oh, how will his
Stairs
family
around.
go on without him?
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Mirror Peak.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Here, a real nice spot to connect with nature and get your heart torn out.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You like
You
the
think
rain,
local
too
law
much
had the sense to
sky?
put up the tarp?
If they did,
Make up your mind,
coffee's
Casey.
on me.
You like nature or not?
No, still not getting this. Try explaining it one more time.
Damn it, Zerk.
Yo,
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Tony, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
he really is not the sharpest. Oh, here we are.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We
Man's
found him on the
pee-pee
table.
is right on our screen.
Didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
His heart's still out.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Well, chest
Body
wound.
is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Press key image. You could place it on a caseboard inside the mind place. That's the active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay, so now we have a new line of investigation. Is it consistent with the killers? Okay. Seems pretty consistent. Chest wound. Organ missing.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yep, that's his
The
heart.
killer left the heart right next to the body.
You can collect clues from the body to progress investigation.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo
And bound from
straps holding him
bruising.
down.
And yeah, bruising from being bound to the table. Yeah, that's pretty consistent with the rest of the evidence. Uh. Oh, I have to connect it like that, okay. Yeah. Seems pretty consistent.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved upon the open question and unlocked a new deduction. As you advance through the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, completing your goals. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple
Footprints.
people were here. Multiple killers?
This is where we stumbled in on them. What's this? Camera?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
And a cooler for
Someone was
beers.
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
So there are multiple killers. Doesn't go there, huh? For later, for later. Does it not go here?
Oh,
Is it not? Would it not coincide with the victim? Guess not.
was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago.
Also FBI.
I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh, there we go.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yeah, we know how that story ends now.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Interesting. So it seems like
I think that's everything.
oh,
For now, at least.
the string of murders has been gone back for a while.
Not sure.
All right, let's check the mind. The mind. There we go. So this is the victim. Got his name.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
No, now it wants to go.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It was definitely premeditated because all there's stuff here. They had camped out waiting for their
They planned
victim.
for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay. Consider new clues by profiling people of interest. He's a missing
Agent
person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
And then it was a ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
So he had come from the lake, which we had seen in that intro there. Let's go explore.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Blocked off. Requires a keypad.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Okay. Strange. Hold on, let me just adjust the volume. This game's also kind of quiet. Let's see what we got here. What's all this? What, is it real?
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Hey there, Mr. Deere. You remind me of a dream I had.
What the? Something going on over here? There's like a pulse over there. Let this be a warning for you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera? Something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if it's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and more man-made? Intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed as a purpose. A secret machine ready to be activated at the press of a button. Water line, Yogandora, lava, strange machines. Or there's weird symbols on the wall.